Shalom. Alright. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors, double honor to the apostles that rule well at Great Millstone, and peace, blessing, salutation to the elect of the nation of Israel. To you, I say shalom. And I named this live stream "Sounding the Alarm." Okay, and that's our job as watchmen. Okay, as the prophets of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Okay, the prophets are back here today, standing in their lot, prophesying the downfall of America, which is Babylon the Great in the scriptures. Okay, and this place, Babylon the Great, will be destroyed by nuclear missiles, according to the Bible, according to prophecy. Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Okay, fire from the missiles, fire from the chariots. Okay, the chariots, the so-called UFOs, right? Also fire from the nuclear missiles, man. All right. 200 million warheads will hit America according to the Bible. Okay. So, wars that was fought back in the day of old was fought with swords, with men fighting, and with the shields, with the different armor. Okay. But it says what? It says, Salaki. So Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. There you go. Burning and fuel of fire. By the way of those missiles. The nuclear missiles that these different nations do have, like Russia, China, India, Japan, North Korea, okay, Pakistan. They're going to shoot missiles at America, according to the Bible. Right? So let's bring out Malachi chapter 4. It's Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. There you go. A day that's coming. It's a future prophecy. Okay? It's going to burn people like an oven. It's going to be a very terrible, dreadful, hot day. A day of fire. Okay? A day of the earth reeling to and fro like a drunkard by the way of those nuclear missiles. That great earthquake that the Bible speaks of in the book of Revelation, that's talking about the shaking of the earth reeling to and fro like a drunkard, like a man just drunk. He is staggering, but belligerent, right? Same thing with this place, right? This is this prophesy the downfall of America. That's our job. It's to prophesy the downfall of America. Babylon the Great. This is 2 Peter. Second Peter chapter 3, verse 7, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. So this place has been reserved unto fire. Listen, this in New Testament. This place has been reserved unto fire. How about that? The Lord is keeping certain people for the day of judgment, for that great and terrible day. Jumping down to verse 10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Okay, these buildings gonna collapse. These buildings and these roads are made up of elements. The trees, the animals, and even people. Okay, everything's made up of elements. The elements shall melt with fervent heat by the way of those nuclear missiles, ICBM missiles. That's how America gonna get destroyed. Okay. Trying to find the scripture, just bear with me. Bible Koshai. Alright, because Yahushua is coming back with the chariots too. Okay, the chariots of Israel. Alright. This is Acts chapter 1, verse 9. And when he had spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken up, and the cloud received him out of their sight. And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven, as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel. All right, the two men that stood by them in white apparel are the angels. Okay, so Yahushua was taken up in the cloud. All right, it's not talking about a cumulus cloud or a nimbus cloud or stratus cloud. It's talking about a chariot, a so-called UFO, which maketh the clouds his chariot. You know, yep, because Yahushua is going to come back with the angels, with the multitude of angels. He's coming back with the chariots of Israel. And he's going to gather the elect from the four corners of the earth to be saved and delivered. And he's also going to destroy the wicked of our people and these different nations. This is verse 11, Acts chapter 1, which also said, ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. There you go. So he's coming back with the chariots. That's what the scriptures say. This is Revelation chapter 1. Verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. There you go. Behold, he cometh with clouds. Talking about the chariots of Israel. Behold, he cometh with clouds. Okay? Every eye shall see him. And they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, right? Look up that word wail, right? Let's see what it means. And let's see what it says. In the Greek, it's kapto.
Strong's G 2875, Copto.
It says to cut, strike, smite, to cut from, cut off. Okay. The Lord is going to cut down the wicked. He's going to cut down these different nations. He's going to cut them off. He also going to cut off 2/3 of our people. Okay, our people going to lament. They're going to wail and mourn. Okay. So let's get the book of Revelation. Revelation 14. Just bear with me, Bob and Kushar. All right, so this is Revelation 14. Because we just read how the Lord is going to cut them off. We went into that word wail, W-A-I-L. In the Greek, it's kopto. It means to chop, cut them down, right? So this is Revelation chapter 14, verse 14. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud. All right, that cloud again that we read in Acts chapter 1. And upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. Okay, so this is talking about Yahushua. Okay, him, coming in, with that fathership, gigantic so-called UFO. Okay, that white cloud, which white represents purity. Okay, and talking about a golden crown. That's right, because he's coming to conquer. All right, Yahushua is going to conquer these nations, going to cut them down. He's going to destroy them. Okay, and it says sharp. It says, and in his hand a sharp sickle, which that's a sharp sickle is a farming tool. Okay, You know, when you're ready to cut down the harvest, you know, you use the sharp sickle. Hey, right? The Lord Yahweh Shai got that sharp sickle, metaphorically got that sharp sickle, right? Because the harvest is ready, it's ripe. Okay, it's just, the wickedness has increased in the earth. Therefore, guess what? Yahweh Shai is going to come and chop them down, smite them. Verse 15. It says, and also, you know, we're entering to that harvest because we are at the end of the world. That's just what it is. Okay, that's why the iniquity is abounding. That's why prophecy is speaking. It's clear to see that we're at the end. This is Revelation chapter 14. Come on, verse 15. It says, and another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. Right? Thrust in that sickle. Now it's time for Yahweh Shai to get busy. See? Thrust in that sickle. Yahweh Shai going to come back. Going to get busy on these different nations and also the wicked of our people. All right. Thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. That's right. You know, vengeance in the Lord's heart. The book of Nahum. Matter of fact, let's get the book of Nahum, chapter 1, real quick. Quick precept. Chapter 1, verse 2. God is jealous. Yahweh revengeth. Yahweh revengeth, and is furious. Yahweh will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. There you go. Okay. He will take vengeance on his foes, on his enemies, on his adversaries, man. Those that don't believe in him, those that denied him, those that was being wicked of our nation going to be cut off. And these different heathen nations going to be cut off by default. They're not the Lord's people. And plus they're wicked. You know, so in the midst of the MOTB and all that chaos and commotion, a Yahweh Shai gonna pop up. Okay. Let's go back to Revelation chapter 14. Verse 16. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. That's right. And the earth was reaped. Yahweh Shai took down Esau, took him out, took down Esau's power structure. For Esau's the end of the world. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, starting with the elite bankers, the banking families, the Rothschilds, starting with them. Amalek, the 1948ers, okay? The elite bankers. It says, verse 17, and another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. That's right. Verse 18, and another angel came out from the altar which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. It says which had power over fire. That's the lasers from the chariots. That's the lasers from the chariots. The laser beams from the chariots. Okay. It says, and another angel came out from the altar, which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. Gather the clusters of the vine. That's dealing with Esau. Okay? Dealing with Esau, dealing with these different nations, and also the wicked of our people. All right? Them being destined for destruction. You know? Verse 19, and the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth and gathered the vine of the earth and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of God. Right? And that's it. That's going to be the end of this age. All right? You know? Verse 20, and the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse bridles, by the space of 1,600 furlongs. And the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse bridles, by the space of 1,600 furlongs. Okay, which let's go. This is a perfect precept for this is Isaiah 63, which I'm gonna get right now, Lord willing. Isaiah 63, right? Let me get that real quick. Just bear with me. All right, it's verse 1. Who is he? Who is this that cometh from Edom? Matter of fact, verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with thy garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Right? So this is speaking on Yahushua's return. Who is this that cometh from Edom? Okay. Which it says with thy garments from Basra. Basra being the symbol to America, you know, the power structure of Esau. Okay. And remember, Esau is the end of the world. Okay. Which Basra was a city in Edom. Okay. I believe it was the capital of Edom. Okay. So you know, also the scriptures also talking about how in this verse is talking about what region of the earth he will return from. Okay, also. It says greatness, strength, traveling in the greatness of his strength. That's chariots. It's chariots, all right? In the greatness of his strength, all right? Angelic force, right? I that speaking righteousness mighty to save, right? Because Yahweh Shai is going to come back to save the elect from the four corners of the earth, and also to chop down the wicked, to destroy these different nations, to get busy on them. Okay, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? That's symbolic of the blood that will be shed. That goes into the scripture in Revelation I just read about the horse's bridle. Okay, the blood's going to be very high. Okay, and this is symbolic because the Lord, his garments is not going to get bloody. No, it's symbolic. Verse 3, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stand all my raiment. And symbolic on, the Lord, as he making war with these different nations, the elect would get beamed up. Okay? It says, people was none with me. Yeah, these people are not with the Lord. All right? That's why they're going to be worthy of the judgment. Okay? I have trodden the winepress alone. Right? Once again, as he is making war, the elect will get beamed up in those chariots. Verse 4, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. That's right, Yahweh Shai, he can't wait to do this. Okay? He's coming to judge and to make war. All right? So, that's the warning. So we sounded the alarm, the prophets, right? He's gonna come back, man. And speaking on the chariots, let's get Isaiah 66, verse 15. For behold, Yahweh will come with fire, right? Yahweh is going to send Yahweh Shai to come back, to judge and to make war, man, and to save the elect from the four corners of the earth. He's coming back with the chariots. He's coming back with the clouds, traveling in the greatness of his strength. That's the chariots, man. He's coming to conquer. Him, Yahweh Shai, having that golden crown. Okay, he's coming back to conquer, man. For Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth according to the Bible. Right? For behold, Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. Yeah, by the way of those chariots. It's going to zap a lot of you people, man. Zip, zip, zip. Concentrated fires in those chariots. Verse 16, for by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many. There you go. A lot of you people gonna die. There's gonna be a lot of people dead. Okay? That's the day of the Lord. Chariots in the sky, darkness, gloominess. World War III, missiles, the earth shaking, reeling to and fro like a drunkard. And we sounding the alarm. So that's how the Lord gonna judge all flesh, by fire, and by his sword, by those chariots and the nuclear missiles, man. That's what's coming to this place, man. Alright, so with that, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakak, Kwadash, Shalom.